So, love is in the air and April showers bring me flowers. In episode 6 was such a huge red pill moment. And, like, honestly, I don't blame any of these characters for their faults. They're still very young and they're still learning, the route to relationships and romance. Then here Sumire has a talk with, as you can see here, Weno's helping Tabata, and so this conversation gets brought up. Is Weno-kun interested in Tabata? Obviously, yes. He treats her a little bit nicer than other gals. Now, as a guy, he's already nice as is. So Sumire here is trying to get closer to Weno, despite knowing that Weno has eyes for Tabata, and so she has her little schemes, she has her little plans. But Weno-kun thankfully has good friends. He has a good bro that has his back, and his name is Tetsu. So this is Tetsu right here. So he pretty much, in the best way possible, tries to give Sumire advice. So Sumire is the gal he's talking to and looking at right now. So he tries to give her advice. And this was such a red pill moment that gals just don't give two shits what we think. And like I said, I don't blame, Sumire. She's still young. But she's going to be like this for the rest of her life. Most gals, I'm sorry, but they're just stuck in their old ways. Especially when they get to a certain age. They just won't change. Can't teach a doge new tricks. You know what I'm saying? They become like that real fast. So here, Tetsu is like, all right, look, Sumire, I don't know what you're planning. I don't know what you're scheming, but trying to make connections and stuff, being friends of, Weno-kun and trying to get closer to him in that way, because he knows he has a crush. Do you see? He asked a question. Do you also have a crush on Weno? Well, he's using his last name because they go Yusuke. Yeah, they call him Yusuke, not Weno. They would say their last names. I don't know what you're up to, but don't plan anything devious. So right here, guys, you can see he's just trying to be nice. He's just trying to give her advice. He does have this, this look of, he looks really mean. Has like a mean mug on him. But this is coming from a good place. He's trying to give her advice, trying to tell her don't do anything dubious. And then here she's like, oh shit, an unexpected response, because she's expecting another simp. Another lad that doesn't know how to navigate around gals. Another lad that is scared of women. Like, that's what she expects. What are you saying? That's his first name, Gotanda. No, his last name, I mean. So, his first name is Tetsu. Wait, I'm confused now, man. Yeah, that's his last name. Not meaning to root for them anyway, right? So, yeah, you can see here, this gets a little bit heated, She's like, she actually gets pissed off, which is funny as fuck. This was the funniest shit I've ever seen, bro. Like, it's not good to show your pissed off side to the guy that you like's friend. You know what I hear? So he's giving her more advice, giving her the cold shoulder. And then right here, she loses it, bro. Like, not in the worst way possible. Like, she actually did a good job holding this in. But you can see here, the red pill moment. How girls just hide their rage, hide their frustration, bro. At the end of the day, they're just gonna snap and be stuck in their old ways. This truly was eye-opening, and I'm like, damn, it sucks, but this is reality. This is truly reality. And they always say, oh yeah, I want to treat my guy right once we're in a relationship, once we get married. It's like, bro, why don't you just start right away? And here she gets really frustrated and walks away and leaves a horrible, terrible impression on Gotanda / Tetsu. And I'm thinking, like, bro, you just definitely dropped the ball on this one. Because now Tetsu's going to be like, nah, man, this girl, I don't know, man. I don't have a good feeling about her. But, yeah, guys, this was just a big L for Sumire. I think she could have handled herself better, but she wasn't able to take the heat. And, in my opinion, kind of lost control. She lost control. She lost the narrative, and she just made herself look bad in front of Ueno's close friend. But yeah, there was other stuff in this anime That wasn't that important, so I'm gonna leave it there. We already saw how she dropped the ball. Yeah, there's like a swimsuit right here. They were like, PE? Bro, why don't we bring back this shit in schools, man? Like, I know some schools actually have swimming pools, but bro, I didn't have shit back in my high school. Well, and it's funny too, because we actually had, I was in a pretty good high school. Despite having a shitty fucking childhood, I actually had a decent, you know, after I became a teenager, a decent lifestyle.